Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to my friends. Good morning to you. It's a happy Tuesday. A happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, the day of the sob. It's a happy sob day. Hello. It's running time with cramps and the Russian River. It's not fun being menopausal with the cramps and the Red River. It's not going to be a good day, my friends. I'm suffering internally. Today is day number 2 of the period day, and it's hitting me right in my ass. Good morning to you. I know some of you are gonna be like TMI, but what it is, y'all. It's what it is. Day 2. How is day 2 worse than day 1? I thought day 1 was shit. Day 2 is coming in like a fucking faucet, turned on high, cramps and headache. Shit. Aunt Flo, ease on up. Ease on down the highway. Ease on down the highway. Get the fuck out of my fallopian tubes. Hi, Isaac. Andrew had a good day yesterday. I worked, surprisingly, Fat Boy. He didn't come home till like 7:30, and I was like, where the fuck is this guy? So I always remember he always yells at me, right? Ma, you have my location. Check my location. So before I texted him, where the fuck you at? I said, he's in Wilton. What the hell's he doing there? And I know that's where his friend lives. And they play Dungeons and Dragons. So after I saw his location, I texted him and I said, where the fuck you at? Playing D&D. So obviously, he was feeling fine. He woke up today. The second day was the worst for you. Fuck me running, man. Y'all, I'm already sweating. I have so much sweat dripping off of my body right now. You would have thought I would have already run like 5 miles. It's not. It's just straight menopause. But menopause. Nope, period. Period and menopause. Fuck. Yes. So I was very proud of him, Fat Boy, because he would not call in sick. Mama wanted him to, take a day, one more day, but he said no. So I don't know. Who raised him? Oh, I did. Yeah. All responsibilities right here. You know how Nirvana's saying all apologies, all responsibilities. I raised him. That's right. It was me. That's how he turned out to be such an ethical human being. Work-wise, anyway. So he woke up today, called me on this morning, and I'm always like, what you need? Are you all right? Why is my heart palpitating? Are you good, son? Shit. Sorry about that. TikTok. I got a phone call. Reminding me of the Donald's appointment tomorrow. Sorry. It's coming. Hold on. The connection's coming back. Sorry. Got a phone call. Donald has an appointment tomorrow. So anywho, I always panic, right? All you need is one trauma in your brain, and it's always there. So every time he calls, Mom, it was like that first time he started peeing blood. Mom, I need to go to the emergency room. Why? So every time he says, Mom, I've already said, can we just figure out a new way? No, texting, Mom, what? For fuck's sake, are you alive? Do you need help? Hello, somebody called CPS. Not CPS. The police, the ambulance, are you good? Mother, relax. Don't tell me to relax, son. Can I take Tylenol? Is what I already thought he was dead this morning. I always wait, you know, the whole mom. Yeah? You good? Can I take Tylenol? He said, that's what he said. Can I take Tylenol? The fuck you know you can take Tylenol. Why are you calling me and scaring me already at 6:30 in the morning? Ugh. You know, he's driving. Dead on the sideway. Are you okay? Did you crash? Ugh, that kid. I swear to God, he's gonna put me into an early grave. Just so y'all know. So if I just don't show up one day, and then the next day I'm still not here, and the next day after that, I'm dead. Andrew, he did it. So anyway, he was like, I feel much better today. I could feel it. I didn't take Tylenol yesterday night before I went to bed, but can I take it this morning? Yes, you can take it this morning. For fuck's sake. Ugh. Do you need it? Yeah, kind of. I'm a little uncomfortable and I have to work. All right, then take it. And if you don't need it tonight before bed again, don't take it. I hate medicine, so I try to wean them off. He's like, should I take one? Son, did one help yesterday when you took it? I can't help you. I don't know. Did it work? You tell me. For fuck's sake. Anywho, so a little scared this morning, but we made it. I'm fine. So yes, he's feeling great. Better today, he said. His urine is not as dark, which is always a good thing for me. Anyway, it doesn't matter, but it is. So his doctor, I talked to his nephrologist, and just like me, I could be a nephrologist, y'all. He said, I think it's normal. I think it's his body's reaction to the stress and trauma. So let's just retest, let's do blood, and let's do urine, and 1 to 2 weeks post-op. Done deal. Let's do it. Which I plan to do urine next Friday anyway, because his protein was a little elevated last week. So we on the right track. Yes. That kid is killing me. I told you all. I swear to God. I swear to goodness, that kid is putting me in an early grave. Hi, Victoria. Thank you. April from Pittsburgh. What's up? Teresa. Hello, Shonda. Loretta Lynn. Good morning from South Carolina. Hello. Selman. Not to be confused with salmon, right? Hi, Jennifer. What's up? Today is the day of the sob. Bitches, get your crowns out. Get your wands. And tell everybody to kiss your ass. Today is the day of kissing your ass. And the operative term, both physical, mental, and everything in between. So, that means you don't want to do something, don't do it. It's your day. You want to leave work? Fucking leave. Danielle said so. It's the day of the sob, and I'm a strong ass bitch. That's what you say. Yep, that is what you say. You wear your crown, your tiara, whatever you got. If you don't have any of those and you have a wand, just wave it around. Poof, be gone, bitch. Did it work? Probably not, but still you can try. Poof, be gone, husband. Fuck. One more time. Abracadabra, be gone. Nope, still didn't work. Whatever. We try. Just walk away. It's probably the easiest thing. Magic doesn't happen. Don't come at me. I know some of you are going to be like, it does. Remember that song? Dun dun dun, magic. You can do anything that you desire. Magic. What? Don't you know you're the one that could put out the fire? What the hell? You know damn well when you cast your spell, you get your way. And dun 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 dun, turns to flame in the hearts of gold. Ba 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 ba. The hell? Is that weird? All of a sudden, lyrics come to you? That's magic. The hell? I can't remember why I walked into a room, but all of a sudden, that fucking song came to me. And I remembered some of those lyrics. Do you remember that song? Anywho, thank you, Kathy. My energy is fleeting. I used to love that song. I'm gonna have to get that. I'm gonna have to download that on my, I don't have that on my iPad, whatever. iSongs, iLibrary, anything, yeah. Have I noticed any changes with the laser? Yes. My skin is glowing. It is much different with the laser. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yep. I have to admit that I would have liked better tightening results. I would have liked a lot more to happen with that magical wand of the light shooting in my pores and in my veins. Good golly. But overall, I have to say that my skin is brighter. It is a little bit lighter. It is smoother. Does that make sense? So yes. I just, I would like a miracle, but there's no miracles, y'all. Unless you puff up your face and shoot it up with shit, then you're gonna have the hound dog lips, cheeks, whatever. Do you still have the pig? Of course, Marcus. She is still here. As long as she lives and stays healthy, she will be in my backyard. They say, Jill, you have to do it 3 times within like a year or back to back, like the first couple months. It takes a month to heal. So within a month, they should do it 3 times and then maybe subsequently a time once a year, twice, depending on how you want it, right? But it's expensive. Hi, Valerie, I'm dying. 6 kids? Yay, T. You might think we made it. 6 kids years. Wait, hold on. That was a fumble of words. 6 kids later and still married. I haven't killed him yet. And I look at that like success. It is, T. That's success. The kids are still alive and the husband. Mostly the husband. I don't think we can kill the kids. There's times that we can. How often do you do laser? Oh, Jill already answered that. So I've done it 3 times. I might do it one more time. Maybe, I don't know when. Either I'll do it at the end of the year or I'll do it at the beginning of the year. One more time. Hello, Kenya. Thank you. I don't feel so awesome right now. Y'all, I'm dragging ass. Today is my day. It's the day of the sob. I woke up, I slept so soundly. I heard Ed rummaging around about 1 like 10, 120, 140. I can't remember, somewhere with the 1. As I was going pee-pee. So I just listened. I didn't want to go downstairs. I thought I heard his door shut, so I went back to bed, but I slept like a rock. I slept like a rock. Marcus. Yes, the activities. Hello, Rianne. All right, Jen, get off your fucking ass. Get a treadmill. Today is your day. If you are a strong ass bitch, you can buy it. You can do it, and you can get motivated. Did that work? Hey, Cindy. So as far as, hi, Fred, the activities, so far, he was kind of weird sometimes with the socks after the one big day. So I waited some time in between. He did it again. Yesterday, he was driving Dan nuts. So I pulled him in. I had a couple pairs that I'm just not gonna fold myself. And I'm gonna keep them available for him to do. So he did a couple pairs. I could tell he didn't want to, but he kind of looked at me and he was like, all right, I'll do it. And then they got him in the mood and he was still a little antsy. I let him go because he didn't want it. I said, did you want to do anything else? No. All right. But do you need help? Well, do you want to sort coins? Yeah, it's Prime Day, y'all. It's Prime Day. Do you want to? No, I don't want to. So he walked in, watching football with Dan. I could hear Dan getting frustrated because he kept wanting to talk, right? And repeat the same things over and over again. So I pulled him in. I said, let's go. Come help me. He said, with what? I said, coins. What? Coins. 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 Huh? Come on. So sat him down and I just threw the coins on. I said, separate these. He did it and it was quicker. He was quicker. So I felt bad because, like I said, the day before he was so pooped mentally drained. So I got to come up with some more sorting activities for him. I might do the, maybe today I'll try the silverware. I'll take all the silverware out and have him place it in the thing. So Baltimore was bizarre. So I'll have him maybe do something different. I've already mixed up the coins again, but anything to keep him company. He's up, down, he's eating. He's up and he's eating. No, labeling, you guys, I'm not even going to fuss with the labeling. And this is why I'm gonna, yeah, Daryl, but he never wanted to do it before. Never had any interest. For some reason, the last couple days, he's been more eager. So, here's the thing. Tupperware I'm not gonna do because I don't put my lids are in a separate area than my other Tupperware pieces, right? Labeling I'm not gonna do because he doesn't fucking read. And if he reads, he forgets. And he won't look at the labels to read, to know what goes where. So, no. I will not label. Y'all were bitching at me for putting his name on the door. Guess what? I put his name on the door. And guess what he does not do? He does not read it. So, it doesn't work. So I do those things to show, you know. How long am I running? I don't know. Yesterday I ran 8 miles. I don't know if I have that in me today. I had him try to fold laundry the other day, but he didn't really like that because he said, well, I have to stand up. And I don't want him standing up folding laundry because I gotta keep him safe. I hate doing the silverware too, so I might start doing that. Shane, what's up, bro? Happy, beautiful Sacramento Tuesday for the woman. Dan is not fully retired, no. Yes, and it's really hard because, you know, it's fleeting with Ed. You know, people, you know, the typical negative Nellies on there, you know, are always like, see, I knew he would do it, bitch. He wouldn't do anything. For some reason, he's finally doing it. So, easy on the I knew he would do it if he just tried. Don't you think I fucking try to keep him busy all day long? For fuck's sake. Y'all, do you think I like him following me around, asking me, can he help 500 times in 1 minute? Hell no. I don't like that. You don't think if he could have hearing aids, I wouldn't have them in his ear amplified to 5,026? Bitches. He can't do that shit. And he can't play cards. He can't play checkers. He's never played those games a day in his life. That is one thing we will not do. Don't suggest checkers. Painting. I like somebody did say the painting the rocks, you know. But he won't paint. He looks at that like, why the fuck do I want to do that? Painting? No, that's okay. The kids can do that. So let's appreciate the small accomplishments. Let's appreciate he's folding socks, and he does it so meticulously because he turns them inside out and he rolls them and then folds them over. So get some damn Legos. Fuck the Legos, Marty! For fuck's sake. Legos. Could you imagine? Let's put the game Operation. Now, you want him to have a fucking heart attack? Operation gives me a fucking heart attack. Could you imagine? He's 91. 91 people. Ah! It's like the game Perfection. I mean, how many of you's heart stopped when that thing popped up and you knew you were running out of seconds, but you still jumped 5 fucking miles in the seat? And some of you shat your pants. Operation did the same shit to me. I shat my pants every time and I knew I was gonna hit it and then I hit it and I still jumped. Yeah, Kimberly, that's so funny. Uh, paper clips, I don't know, Kim. That seems too he needs more dexterity for that, I think. Every time, even today, it's like when you pop open those Pillsbury biscuit shit. I still jump. I don't like to do it. Scares the bejesus out of me. Or sometimes a poop or a leak or pee or something. I don't know. I hate popping that shit up. I still jump, 49 years old. Yeah, I think it's really hard for him. If you watch him do the coins, you know, I think even those sometimes can be a little bit small for him. Paper clips might be a little much. But worth a fucking try. Yeah, and local, what I think too is that people need to give me the fucking benefit. I'm having issues speaking today. Yeah, trust me. Do I want to speak normal? Yes. Do I want to keep him busy and not ask me 50,000 times, can I help you in 30 seconds? Yes. But we have to be very careful with what we give him. Safety is a huge and the most important thing for us right now, especially when he was walking. Standing up, folding clothes, not the best idea. He didn't want to do that. He literally looked at me and said, I have to stand up and do this. All right. I hear you. And don't judge. But I'm one of those people, I don't even want to tell you guys this. I'm one of those people, here it is. All right, it's everybody sitting. If you're driving, pull over, because I know some of you are going to stop dead in your fucking travels. All right. I'm one of those people that puts my towels and everything else in with all my other clothes. I do it. I don't separate them. I'm really lazy. I do. I'm guilty. It's my fault. It's me. So, fuck. I put on my towels in my main clothes. My daughter comes over and she says, Mother, that's why you made all my Lulu leggings pill. What the fuck are you talking about? Those are your thighs, honey. The thighs called pilling, not my towels. I washed out. I threw everything in there. I know some of y'all are gonna shit Twinkies and already had shat them, but I don't do that. It's pilling. It's from your legs rubbing together. There's no pilling anywhere else but in between your legs. My towels. Don't blame my towels. I don't. It takes a couple of extra dries in order for me to fold my shit in there. You know, it's done. I'm like, 15 minutes, I forget about it. Then I do another 15-minute cycle, forget about that. And then 24 hours later, oh shit, 15 more minutes. Who watches Ed? Ed watches himself, Debo. So in the morning time, it's the easiest time for Ed. Easiest time. He wakes up, that's why I was up late today, because Dion was on a walk with Paul, his friend, you know, every couple weeker, Paul. And so he was up, so I had to wait for him. I was gonna be on at 8:30 and then Ed popped up. So I waited, helped him get dressed, helped him redress because it was backwards and everything else was all, anyhow. So, and then he was trying to brush his teeth for the 5th time and I said, we got no more time for that, we gotta go. Where are we going? Well, you're gonna eat and I gotta run. So he sits down at the table, he eats, he drinks his coffee, he watches the news, and sometimes even an hour and a half later, if Dan's not here, he's still at the table. So morning time is probably the best time. He starts getting antsy, I would say anywhere from 11 to 12. And that's when the day starts, really, for us. Meaning, you know, all the reminders, the repetitions, the anxieties, the frustrations, and all of the above. So he's easy in the morning. But I'm here. So oftentimes I go to the bathroom, check on him. He's always in the same spot. I also have my Zoom camera on, and there's people always still on that. So if something is awry, they always message me on here, but it doesn't happen. Button sorting, you know, there was a couple buttons in the coins, and he was having but I don't have buttons. I'm not hold on, let me ask the question first. Claire, and yes, this is sarcastic as fuck. Do I look like I sew? Claire, do I? Button sorting, good idea, but I don't have a repertoire, but it was a slippery little sucker. Amazing family, thank you. I believe I am amazing. Oh, you mean the whole family? All right. I'm seem out of breath today. I'm fine. Roxana, I'm just being a little bit more animated, and I'm running at a faster speed. So that could be a lot of the reasons I seem out of breath. But I'm running, I realize, at a 5.3. And the extra energy I put into my enunciation, my words, and my skits, that I don't write. I just come up with, it takes, remember that time when I was trying to mimic the trolls and everything, and I was like, fuck, I can't breathe, that's hard work. So that's what it is. No, I know, I'm just giving you shit. It was just funny. You know, can he sort your thread into color scheme? The color of the rainbow. Yeah, where's the thread? I have like a little hodgepodge Ziploc bag full of, you know, remember back in the olden days when you would go to a hotel, they would have a little, you know, stitching kit just in case you popped a button or, you know, popped a hole in a shirt or pants, right? And then, well, I have a little baggie full of those. So, a little Ziploc bag, if that tells you how many. Hi, Linda. So, that's pretty much what my sewing capabilities are in the realm at which I have materials to use. With the thrown in buttons, you know, you get from shirts and shit. So I have those still in the plastic that they used to hang from on the clothing. Is that a problem? And stupid me, I should have kept some of my mom's stuff because she had all sorts of shit. But at the time that I started giving away her shit, I was like, it's just more shit. Do I need it? Well, 17 years later, I do. Shit. So it is what it is. So, anywho, I had cupping yesterday. I slept like a fucking log. And I didn't want to get up. 6:20, I was like, But y'all, you know what I realized? And I'm kind of hating to admit this, but I need more time in the morning. I do. Remember once upon a time, I started this at like 8:15 in the morning. By the way, speaking of 8:15 in the morning, I hit my year on Mrs. D South NorCal 3 yesterday. A year! I've been doing my morning shit for a year, y'all, because that's when I opened up my Mrs. D South NorCal 3. A year! Happy year anniversary to me. Anyhow, so that was funny. So when people ask how long I've been doing this shit, a year. A year and a half probably. So that was really cool. Happy birthday. And then, yeah. So back to a year ago when I used to do it at 8:15. Then it became 8:30, and recently it's become 9. I need more fucking time. So I may have to really start getting up earlier because my videos are taking a lot of time. You know, I'm starting to do extra stuff. I do stuff for Patreon. I do try to do lives. I'm trying to do more and broaden my horizons. And it's sucking up my time in the morning. Ugh. And I also like to get shit done in the morning too to start my day. Vacuum, clean up a little bit, dust, whatever is on my agenda for the day. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to start setting an alarm, because everything, my job, my business aspect of my life is taking a little bit more time in the morning time. So either that, yeah, it's been a year, Linda. Either that or I just need to be more organized with my material than that before. So it's really a wash either way, because typically by the time nighttime hits, I'm dead as a doornail. So yes, a year on the lives. A year on the lives, doing my stuff, doing my thing, and learning along the way. How cool is that, y'all? Learning my stuff. A year ago, yesterday, I was a scared little girl. Not really a girl, but I acted like a scared little girl getting on this channel. And several people had encouraged me. I thought they were hitting their heads. I thought they had smoked crack cocaine, and I thought it was a prank. But here I am a year later, flourishing, growing, and being the badass bitch that I am. So thank you to those of you who have sat, who have been here from the beginning, and even all the new people who are jumping on along the way. Without you, I couldn't have done it. Without you, I couldn't have evolved. And without you, I wouldn't have held myself accountable like I do today. Yesterday, there was a couple things, deep breaths. I'd walked in, and I believe in honesty, right? So I believe in telling you my struggles. I believe sharing my struggles with you. I believe learning from the things I don't do to 100% efficacy. I believe in always trying to be better. So yesterday I'd walked in, went to cupping. That long, isn't that crazy? You're welcome, fat boy, love you. Bro, I'm doing great, Joseph. I'm doing great, Penny. So yesterday I went to cupping, then went to Trader Joe's, and it was Columbus Day. Oh, Lynn, love you, Linsky. I forgot. And Trader Joe's was like a fucking Sunday afternoon. So I was unhappy, frustrated, and I wanted to abort the mission. Y'all know I don't like to people that much. So I got my shit. I even forgot some shit because I was trying to get out, holding my breath down every aisle because I didn't have a mask on. And too many people make me, and then I started getting lightheaded because I was holding my breath way too much throughout the store. So I quickly aborted the mission. And sometimes I get home, right? And I just need a minute, right, to just decompress from just stuff, right? So how many of you, when you come in, it's like waking up in the morning. How many of you, just don't want to be bombarded, right? In the morning time. Or when you come home, you just need a minute to just decompress and get back in the vibe of the homestead. Well, I don't like to be talked to in the morning. I take a couple minutes before I talk or show my face to anybody. And if Dan comes in and says something to me, I'm like, so yesterday I was just feeling that vibe. I just wanted to put everything away. And I just wanted to be in quiet. Well, dementia knows no bounds, right? So the minute I walk in, Ed was right there. I was like, holy fucking Jesus shit. Hands are full. My heart stopped. I almost shat myself because I had to poop. My tampon almost flew out because the pressure and the force at which I jumped almost shot that fucker out. So that also put a little irritation in my step. So, and immediately, Dan, I don't really know where that came from, but that was pretty slick, pretty smooth. Almost like it was written, but it wasn't. I won't remember that again. And then he's of course following me. Can I help? I'm clenching along the way, by the way, because everything's falling out in my undercarriage arena. And, I was like, no, where's this? I don't know. I need this. I know. Ed, give me a minute, bro. I'm having a state of emergency in my vagina and my asshole area. Give me a minute. Oh, all right. Dan's in there. Go that way. Yeah, so sometimes I'm just like, ugh. So then I go to the bathroom, take care of my shit that needed to be taken care of. And, I'm talking to myself on the toilet. I'm like, all right, deep breath. Get your shit together. It doesn't go away. It's remember what your purpose is. Remember what your job is. Remember what you're here to do. Fine. Like the 3-year-old. Fine. Okay, mommy. I won't be a bitch. I won't be bad. No, I won't. I'll put on my smiley face and I'll change the course of the day. And that's what I did. Sometimes it was a scary sight, Linda, because there was shit going on. Literally, nothing aborted the anus cavity, but the tampon area was not as controlled as I would have liked it to be. So, problems. It's womanly shit. Men that say TMI, you're welcome, because we take on that shit so you don't have to. So think how lucky you are on today's day of the woman and how you don't deal with things that we have to deal with. Periods, cramps, discharge, itchiness, dryness, irritability, hormones, leaky ass, leaky gut, leaky vaginas from having kids, bladders that are halfway prolapsed out of the vagina, get out. I'm gonna fall off this treadmill. What the fuck? Check. This fucker. Get, what? Lynn, it's a yellow shirt. Lord, where is it? He's dive bombing me. The fuck? Where's my flask? Water! God damn it! For all you people who believe in bees, I do too, but I don't want him in my face. Get out! Get out! You are not welcome in my garage while I'm running. Fucker. Linsky, is this your fault? And no, this was not part of the script this morning. We did not write this in or pay for this motherfucking beef. I got him. I think there's guts on my thing. Is that bee guts? Take that. I told you not to mess with me. I gotta make sure I kill them. Sorry. I do believe in the bees. I know they are extinct. But when I was in Tahoe the other week, a bee stung me. Just because I was running. I didn't swat it. I didn't do anything. It just landed and stung me. He was pissed. So somebody else must have pissed him off. I don't believe in shit like that. And it hurt. It wasn't nice. So, in serious times, when I'm on a treadmill running, I don't want to be stung. So I kill my bee. There's plenty of flowers outside of this garage to pollinate and to eat off of. You don't need my flower, for fuck's sake. Anywho, I think we're good. I think I killed him. I don't really know. If you notice something, if you see me jumping and running, I pissed the fucker off. And he's gonna try to get me. But anywho, that was totally ad-lib. That came on. That was not scripted. The boss did not write that in or factor in a bee trauma today. I don't think I'm gonna wear this shirt anymore. I think I attracted it. I look like a bee. Look, my hat, my shirt. Fuck. I've been hit. I've been hit. I've been hit. Good Lord. I've been hit. That would have been funny. Anywho, I think I got him. He was still taunting me over here. I don't know, let me see. I snorted up a loop. Either. Oh, you kill him. He's right here, bitches. I got him. Ha! That's what you get. He is. I got him. I told you to leave me alone. Anywho, I got him. He was over there. On the eye? What the fuck happens when you get stung on the eye? I know. He thought I was a flower. He thought I was Hertz flower. He thought I was the man to the suckling of the watermelon on the female human. Does that make sense? I got it. I won. Don't fuck with me, y'all. For all those of you who are trolls out there, you see what I do to the trolls? I smash them, I squish them, and I spit them out for blood. I know, it was funny. It was funny, Linda. Linda, listen. You can laugh about it now. If you're screaming, I've been hit. People are like, what the fuck did you get hit by? And anyhow, is Dan's condition genetic? It could be. Is he concerned about it? Nope. Because Frank, to me, there is more concerns out there than dementia, cancer, stray bullets, warfare, and bus is going fast down the road and don't yield at crosswalks. I mean, there's a lot of things that can happen in life. Dementia, in my world, doesn't seem so bad than how my mom died. So I am from Tennessee, originally conceived and born, and I still have family there. So that makes me a true Tennessean. They won't verify me. I'm just a little peon in this world, but they need to get to Dan. Dan deserves it. He's had the accolades, he's had the articles, and he's had the Washington D.C. trip and shit, and everybody who was there, but Dan was verified. You go to Dollywood, God, I haven't been to Dollywood in so long. Back when Dollywood was probably all, wood and bolts, What colors go with green? Nothing. Get rid of green. Get rid of the green color. What color green is it? I need to know. Replacing the dining room, living room is green. When you say green, I'm thinking of grass green. But if it's a different, like sage green, you can do a lot with that. You're going for Christmas? Fun. Hendersonville. Last time I got stung, I looked like the Elephant Man. I don't mean to laugh at that, but when you say that, I envision it. Sage green. So you were conceived and born in Tennessee too? Tabitha, that's why you like me so much. Bye, Linda. Have a good day. Watch out for the bees. You see, we got some haywire ones already. Bye, Leslie G. We got you. Anyhow, sage green. You can do so much with it. Creams, yellows. You can even spice it up with some red. But not a lot of red. I do all colors that I like. I mean, you wouldn't want purple and pink and shit in there, but lots of creams, yellows, muted yellows. Not like fluorescent, not like this shirt, but like a goldish, golds, more or less. Tans, like, creams, tans. You can even do brown if you like it. Yeah. I mean, I get bitchy about things that happen to me, and at the time you think it's horrendous, but then when you think back at it and you think back about your actions, it's fucking funny shit, right? Steph, Ed's 91. He's not, nor is he able to trip anymore. Yes, so different, right? I suck at decorating. God, I love decorating. Blacks. Just, you can do a lot. There's an open book of colors. But don't be getting fluorescent shit, Goodman, because that's not what I recommended. You're a tonic, like a gin and tonic, or atomic, like I'm explosive, or I'm bubbly. I don't know what that means. So basically, I am not one of those people who like I get what I like and I put it together. And if you don't think it works, well, I don't care. As long as I do, that's what's important. I love buying shit. Yesterday, I really wanted to go into Home Goods. So a sexy tonic. I'll take that. Like a sexy, when you say tonic, again, is it bubbly? Like a bubbly, lively person? Because I think I could be a sexy, bubbly bitch. I like that. Speaking of bitch, you too, Johnny Wells. Speaking of bitch, y'all, tonic is a breath of fresh air. I didn't know that. Did y'all know that? I didn't know that. Thanks, Claire. Did y'all hear last night on the live, Dan called me a bitch? I forgot to bring that up again once I came back from the bathroom. But that just reminded me, code word bitch. He called me a bitch. Huh, we'll have to address that later when I get off. My birthday was in May. So this one is going to be a big one. I'm going to be 50. Ooh. Yep, 50. What the fuck? 50. I love my female dog too. So, what the fuck? Say that out loud with me. 50. 50. 50. Like 50 Cent, you know? 50. Do you like 50 or 50 better? I don't know. It doesn't make it better either way. 50 bitches. What the hell? Hi, Steph. I've always been fit and active, yes. My anorexia kicked off. My anorexia at 14 kicked off my psychoness with the exercise. My eating has always been up and down. I'm trying to eat more clean lately because it's better for menopause. 5th, Cinco de Mayo. My birthday is the motherfucking birthday of all. Every year, every time, every decade. It's a party on my day. 50. 50. 50. What? It's different. I say I'm 49, I own it, you know? I'm proud of where I am right now at 49. 50? What the fuck? It's gonna be a new thing. It's gonna be hard. Sorry for y'all. My sweet elves is turning 69. I think tomorrow or something. 69. I mean, how fun can you have with that for a year? How old are you? 69. It's the year, the 69th year. And I love me some 69. No, nobody ever at 69 wants to do 69. I think it's going to be rough for me, Joan. I really believe I'm going to be, it's going to take me a minute. It's going to take me a minute. 51. 51. Yeah, it's just at this point, I think 50, I woke up to pee at about 4 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, what the hell? Mike, could you get out of the 69 position at this age? Could you get yourself on top or on, you know, how do you get up and move? We're not that flexible anymore. We ain't that rigid. And nobody wants those balls in their face. Goodman, 69, that shit, those balls could swallow your wife. They could suffocate her. You know, every little inhale from her nose could go up and suffocate her. You can't be doing that. So abort the 69 on your 69th birthday. Especially men on top anymore at that point. Abort. It's dangerous. Sweaty balls, hanging balls, and they drop. Y'all, sweaty balls. The hair gets coarser if you're not trimming, if you're not manscaping. It gets coarser, it gets rougher, they get saggier, heavier, and it's just not cute. It's just not. So yeah, let's not try any 69. LV, tell Julian it's off the table. Yeah, you could have Manscaped ball spray. That will clear up the scent. However, we need a ball sling. That's what we need. LV, start crocheting some ball slings so the men's balls don't hang in times where you don't want them hanging. That's a great mechanism, right? Think about it. You know how they had the man's ear on Seinfeld? We are coming up with the ball zir. Don't let your balls get in the way of the intimate times. Try a ball sling. Your partner will thank you. Y'all, right? Oh my God. Right? Is that not great? And they could come in all sorts of patterns and materials. They could come in from, my friend Elvie is a crocheter and knitter. She can knit them. We could do cotton. We can do silk. Now with a little pouch for your boys, the aging boys. That's what it's for. Are your boys aging? Are they hanging? Are they dropping? Do they get in the way? Well, I've got something just for you. The ball sling. Protects you, your partner, and anything underneath. I mean, you guys can knock out your animals. A cat walking by, you decide to be naked, you know, making your coffee, making your breakfast, stuff swinging, your poor cat goes flying against the wall. Honey, Oreo, I'm sorry. Daddy didn't mean it. Stay out of the way. It came in like a wrecking ball. So hard it flew and knocked me down. Oh, Daddy, please hang them up. My head can't take it no more. Oh, Daddy, please hang them up. My body can't take any more abuse of the balls. Oh. I've lost my mind. Welcome to the complete mind loss. But right? Come on. It happens to everybody. Everybody likes to point out the women's hanging. Why can't we point out that you two men have the same inclination? The shit drops, it hangs, and some of you will get lower than your knees. I'm just saying, I've seen it. I won't tell you where I've seen it, but I have. It's possible. Do any of you sit down on the toilet? Any of you? You're welcome, Ron. Any of you sit down on the toilet? Well, when age starts hitting, bye, Paul. When age starts hitting, imagine you're too tired, you're too frail to stand up to pee anymore, so you gotta sit, right? You gotta sit down. What do you think happens with those balls? What do you think happens to them? They either dunk underwater or they skim the top. Welcome to the facts of life. The ball sling, perfect for you and your friends. Keeps you dry in times of need. Keeps your wife safe from suffocation. Keeps your animals from getting slinged against the wall. You, my friend, need a ball sling. So yes, and as women, we don't think about those things because we droop, we drop, but we don't droop that low to where we're swimming in the toilet water, right?
How many miles do you run?
Hi, Pat and Jessica. Dan is Californian, always been a Californian. I came up with a, what? I'm going for 30 miles. See you in 20 hours. Tether your dad to you. Tether your dad. Bitch. Just kidding. Anyhow. Yeah, I don't know where that came from today, but Now I see like a ad cartoon of hairy balls with a woman sitting on top. You can like a wrecking ball. You drop so low you get water all over my floor. So I won't explain to you why I know about that too. So that's what brought all this stuff to fruition, because I've learned a lot in the last 2 years of life. Yeah. Am I all right? I think so. Thank you for asking. Thank you for your words, Sheila. Is it bothersome for you? Is that why you're asking? Are you irritated by my banter? Are you irritated by my word? Are you irritated by my humor? Because I think I'm fucking funny. And if you don't, that's all right. Teach his own. I don't know, Valerie. My mileage has been all over the place lately. Like a month ago, I could barely get 3 in. I was feeling like I was running a 25-minute mile and a marathon at 30 miles. I got off of that thing like, fuck's sake, that was the longest 25 miles I did ever. Lately, the last couple days, last couple weeks, I've been running 6-ish typically. Yesterday, y'all kept me so busy, I ran 8. For fuck's sake, 8. I don't know when the last time I ran 8 miles is, so I have been neglecting the other exercise equipments because you don't need to do any more cardio after you run 6, 7, 8 miles. How about me? What's going on? So it's sob day. For those of you just joining, it's the motherfucking sob day. Bitches, grab your crowns, your tiaras, and your wands. I do not have a wand, but I might look into one because I think it's also important for the mind, the mental soul. It is also a mental health awareness day. I did a little blurb on a short for TikTok, not for TikTok, for YouTube. Let's be aware, let's be kind to everybody because we don't know the struggles that they are dealing with on a day-to-day basis. Today is Worldwide Mental Awareness Day. And you know, that's one thing I do not take lightly on here. I don't like trolls who throw bashings out with mental illness. I think it's stupid, it's not classy, and it's absolutely one way to get yourself banned forever. Mental illness is serious. I lost my dad to a self-inflicted gun wound, as you all know. I struggle with mental illness myself, as most of us, I believe, on the planet does. Now, anybody who is worse off than me, I can get out, I can function. I can go out in society, and there's a lot of people who cannot get up out of bed, off the couch, or out of their houses. Everything you need to know is you need to know you are important, you are worthy, and you are loved, and you matter. You matter. So anybody having one of those days today, and that is struggling, I'm your friend. I am here. Reach out in a time of need. Reach out to family, reach out to friends, because a true friend will drop everything and help you. It's a true epidemic, I believe. People lose their lives. They lose their battles every day with mental illness. Those of us who are strong enough to take meds and that helps, I applaud you. I told you, Penny G, I'm so sorry. And that's, you know, Penny G lost her son to it. You know, words hurt people, you know, trolls, you know, your misery. And you put that on other people, it affects them. You don't know what the fuck they are going through. You don't know what's going on, what they're struggling with, and what's happening in their life. I'm lucky. I'm one of the fortunate ones that can handle my shit. It's not that debilitating for me as it is for a lot of people. And a lot of people can't deal with that pain. A lot of people can't deal with those losses or whatever their disease is from. respect them. You know, if you think you have a friend that needs that extra pick me up today, reach out to them. Tell them they matter. Tell them you love them. Because those words can make the difference for today. Those little words, that little stepping out of your box to make sure people are okay could be the difference. It could be the difference. And my friend Tony told me about that today. She's like, here's a topic for you. It's worldwide today. Take a minute. Take time. Appreciate what you have. Appreciate the abilities you can still do. Appreciate the closeness you have with friends, family. It's the small things, y'all. Some people cannot even begin to look at those small things. Some people can't even look beyond, I hate my fucking life. I don't want to be here anymore. They are stuck on that repeat, right? Till eventually they pick something up, or they take a pill, or they take too much to be put out of their misery. I take Lexapro. I am not ashamed to admit it. A matter of fact, I've talked about it since the beginning. I've talked about my journey. I have dealt with extreme anxiety all my life and have managed to handle it myself. Panic attacks, PTSD, you name it, OCD. My OCD actually was triggered by my mom's death. So that, I never had it until then. So it's the way I manifested my emotions and my energy. Until last year, and I shared it. I'm not ashamed of putting my shit out there. I own it. Because if my owning it helps somebody else, one person, I've done a fucking amazing job by talking about it, by letting them know that I am not ashamed. Don't be ashamed. And half the people that come at you, half the people on these stupid apps have mental illness that they have yet realized or want to make aware of it because they are prideful, stubborn, embarrassed. I am not embarrassed. Lexapro came into my life last fall in a time where I couldn't manage it myself anymore. I couldn't manage it. I was crumbling. I was crying every day. I was having panic attacks, and I walked around feeling like a fucking giant elephant was walking on my chest. Not walking, just sitting, suffocating me. Every day I went to bed, I didn't know if I was having a heart attack or even if I was gonna have a heart attack and be able to wake up in the morning. I was scared. Stress, anxiety. And I finally said, I can't anymore. I can't. I need help. Made myself an appointment. My doctor wanted to send me to therapy. I told him, fuck therapy. I need something. This is what I'm dealing with. This is what's happening. I need help. He looked at me, he listened, and he said, I hear you. Let's try Lexapro. More anxiety for you, I think. Be your own advocate. Stand up for your feelings, your beliefs, and your thoughts. Sometimes, the way my medical providers do it is they want to refer you to therapy, and then based on therapy, then they want to, it's this whole fucking process. I'm done. I've had it. I've done it. I've dealt with it. I need help. Therapy is not going to help me. It's the best thing I've ever done. Best thing. Lexapro. Now, I take a small dose because I don't want to numb. I just want I want a little blanket. Yeah, and exactly, Lily. Like, been through therapy. It's a fucking waste of my time. I'm a therapist. Not certified, but I understand my feelings. I know what they are. I can understand them. I just always can't control them. When you're in an episode of anxiety swing, it's uncontrollable. You feel lost. You feel helpless. You feel vulnerable. I can rationalize. I know what's happening, but I always can't help myself. Hi, Newfie. So I did it. I stepped up to the plate. I told Dan, who said, no, you don't need it, but I do. I do. You've done it this long, you're right, but I also haven't had to contend with a sixth son, menopause, grandpa, everything has shifted in my life and I'm falling apart. And if you can't see that, then you're in denial. I'm falling apart. I did it. And then you do it, right? And you're welcome, Veronica. And then you do it and you're like, what the fuck did I wait so long for, right? What took me so long? Life could have been so much easier. It could have been so much better. But I can't look to the past. I can't fix the past. I can only go forward. It is a huge fucking stigma. I believe it's getting better. I believe the stigma is getting better. I think more and more people in celebrities are talking about it. Social media people who have mental illness are talking about it. Everybody has it. Everybody, I can guarantee statistically, has some form or another, right? I did. I'm on Lexapro. So I can. Do you want a crowbar? I got one handy. I got a glass of water with a little bit of bee guts on it. So for those of you who have embraced it, for those of you who have done something about it, I applaud you. Those of you who are struggling today, I feel you, I hear you, I'm here for you, and you matter. And that's what you need to know. Again, you matter. So, yeah, and I believe if everybody on this planet was tested, it would show we all have something. We are all on that spectrum, some way or another. And it's okay. It shouldn't be something to talk about. It shouldn't be like, oh my God, I remember being afraid to talk about it when I was younger. I remember being scared. And so I didn't talk about it. I don't know where I learned that from, right? Where did I learn that from? My mama would have never told me to be quiet about it because that wasn't the type of person she was. But I was. Innately, it's like I knew, don't talk about it. No one is perfect. No one is perfect. And if you think you're perfect, you have a problem. You haven't delved deep into your psyche, into your person. But I can tell you, if you think you're a problem, not a problem, or have a problem, there's a lot more wrong with you than even mental illness. Yes. And that's why I get so mad. That's why I get so mad at the trolls. Because I'm doing fine. But there's a lot of people out there in this world who are suffering so innately, so intensely, that they probably contemplate self-infliction more times than we can even imagine. I remember a couple times in my eating disorder phase of trying to be bulimic, which was always highly unsuccessful, and my anorexia. I remember being down in front of the toilet many times, and really my life wasn't that bad, but for some reason I was struggling. And I, became a perfect anorexic person. I was able to control something in my life, right? Because to me, my anorexia was about control. First, it was my body image sucked. And then once I started losing weight and got the attention from that, I thrived off of it, right? And I thought, man, this is great, right? I'm looking good. And I felt like shit, y'all, because I was starving myself at the end. I wasn't eating. But I remember crying in front of the toilet. And I remember taking it home and inflicting pain on my forearms. I don't know what I was thinking, but this is the first time I've ever shared this. Because I was kind of embarrassed about it, I guess, but, and so I never really opened up about it, but I was like, maybe, I don't know. Well, I knew it wasn't going to hurt me, right? But at some point I wanted to feel some pain, but I didn't want that real pain with like something more harmful. And I just remembered, I don't want to be here. This is horrible. My life sucks, right? Now looking back at 49, I'm like, oh, girl, get your fucking shit up off the floor, wipe your tears, fix your hair, and get yourself right. This is ridiculous. Your life is not that bad. Complicating, but not bad. Different, but not bad. In the whole scheme of things, I had a roof over my head. I had a mom who loved me, but was also suffering with addictions of her own. And I was very conflicted, I wanted my dad. He was in his own wealth of, mental illness. I didn't know what I wanted. I just wanted to be accepted, I think. I wanted to be loved. And, high school is very cruel. I remember it was freshman year of high school, so, there's always changes that take place that first year, hormonally, trying to figure things out, trying to feel, you're just starting your life as a teenager, trying to get your mind right. And I was so conflicted. So been there, done it, but I really didn't want to die. I never really wanted to take my life, right? It was just words, and it was stupid adolescent thoughts. But, signs of trouble, right? Obviously mentally, with anxiety. I mean, I look back at 13, 14, that was anxiety. The societal pressures of looking good, being skinny, being thicker than my friends, and where I grew up in a really wealthy environment, but I wasn't wealthy. It was tough, trying to always fit in, It sucks. So I've been there. I've suffered more with those things, as a young child than I probably should have. I remember my mama taking me one night because I thought I was having a heart attack. And they said it's anxiety, it's stress. 14, I remember. It's crazy. So it's been there for a while, yeah. So I've done it. I did it. Buddha, don't do that. I'm going to tell you something. Here's a reason why. Not only does it fuck up your metabolism, and especially at 26, I was fucked. For 3 years, my body could not regulate. I was heavy. I could not lose a pound. And I just did everything wrong. It takes a long time. It's not healthy for your organs. It's not healthy for your mind. It's not healthy for your soul. If you're dealing with something that is restricting, if you're suffering with maybe weight and you want to lose that, that's just not the proper way to do it. If you want something that's going to last, something that's going to be efficient and effective, you have to eat. You have to eat right. Starvation is never a good thing. And the minute you start eating, guess what? And then you have to deal with a year to 2 to 3 years of your body regulating itself. Done it, been there. And that was at 14. I fucked myself up. I was heavy. I went from 107 to 85. And it was like so quick. My body was like just holding on to everything. Don't do it. I know it's hard, but you got to find something else to focus your energy on. Not eating. Not eating is not the answer. And you're going to get sick. You're not going to have the energy to keep your mental capacity up. You're not going to have the energy to do anything. And there's a sort of depression, if you're not already in it, which you probably are, that goes along with it. And it's ugly. It's not fun. There's other ways to focus that, whether it's control, You know, everybody starts those things for different reasons. And I don't know what it is, but don't do it. Eating is so necessary. Start with small stuff, you know. Yeah, GSR, sometimes I do believe family is what we need, but there's also those times that family gets overpowering. Family thinks they know what we need, but in the end, the family keeps pushing us to keep doing it more. And I've, not only for myself, you know, we've had a family member that also went through that, where she had her family surrounding her, but they didn't necessarily know how to handle it and pushed her and pushed her and pushed her. So what did she do? She stopped eating less and less and less. Because that, it's like, I'll show you, fuck you, you know? So you have to know how to deal with that situation in order for that person to thrive within their own home environment efficiently. It's hard. And as a mom, you know, or a parent dealing with that or seeing it, we probably don't respond the best way. And we probably push them more over the edge and like, well, you want me to have salad dressing? Guess what? No, I'm not. Fuck you. You know? Sometimes they do need other people to help, right? And, you know, I don't necessarily think these family members were toxic. I just think they were ill-informed, and they just did it the right way. They thought it was a loving, you know, way to do it, but it was not. I saw it happening, and I was like, that is the wrong thing to do, because I was there, you know? I knew what works and what doesn't. Yeah, it's complicating. It's very complicating. And then if it goes too far, then you do need medical help. I was on the verge of getting medical help. I was like, at the time that I started I was 155, I think 150, maybe 155. And I got down to 107 pounds, I think was my last weigh-in, when the doctor looked at me and he said, Danielle, next visit, I'm admitting you, right? And I was like, wait, what? Because I was sick all the time. I was sick because I wasn't eating. I had bags under my eyes that were darker than the stormy sky. My ribs were protruding. Everything was concave when when he would lift up to do my heartbeat. My pulse was weak. And it was right. I had no energy. I felt like shit. But I looked damn good. No, I didn't. But in my mind, I thought I did. He said, and I'm going to tell you, Mom. And I wore clothes big enough to where, unless I was naked, you wouldn't be able to see it, you know. But even, there was a couple times I remember taking off my clothes, and I was like, oh my God, you know, like, oh shit. But I was so far deep into that illness, I couldn't see it. I didn't want to see it because I felt, I looked good in clothes, right? Everybody said I looked hot, you know? Wrong thing to say. Anywho. So he scared me. And guess what? That night I went out and I gorged. I ate and I didn't look back until I ballooned up and I went, oh my God, what happened to me? And then it took me a long time. It took me about 3 years to regulate. It was horrible. It was fucking horrible. Yeah, miserable, tired, depressed, scared. I remember just watching people hang out and swim, and I was just always on the side. I had no energy. I couldn't do. And so, you know, I've had a lot of life experiences, as most of us. And, you know, I still think I'm kind of fucked up in the head, right? I think, you know, once an anorexic, always an anorexic. Once an alcoholic, always an alcoholic. You know, that those things are true. There's never a day that I don't think about what I'm eating, how much I ate here, and what I have to, you know, or if I eat too much, I still beat myself up, you know? That's part of the disease. That's part of the disease. I still can never starve myself. I've never been able to, as much as I've tried. And I have tried, right? It's part of the disease. I haven't been able to. For some reason, it's like my mind it's kind of like drinking alcohol. You know, I had this like internal switch, you know, you have one drink, I'm done, or two drinks. And sometimes if I go out and I'm, in the casino and I have four, it's like, yep, no more. My body just internally shuts off. Can't do it. And it was kind of that way with food. So I'm shifting for my hormones. I've been doing a lot of research on hormonal regulations with foods and menopause. So I'm trying to eat more clean. I'm not going to be fully clean, but I'm going to eat majority of, high fiber fruits, vegetables, meats, and less on the, the bad shit, avocados and nuts and all the healthy stuff. And I can tell you I've noticed a difference. And just the week, this is my second week of doing it. Last week I was still kind of, not in it 100%, but was really active. And that's when I got Henry, right? Because I was eating more fiber, upping my fruits and vegetables, proteins, limiting, the bad carbs. I still eat them and I still need them. Like the other night I had a big bowl of pasta with Brussels sprouts and turkey sausage because I've been running a lot. And so sometimes carb loading the night before is great. I can tell you I have felt a tremendous difference in my mind and in my body. So there is something to it, I believe. Something to both of these doctors I told you yesterday believe in the Mediterranean food diet, which is lean proteins, oils, fats. 70 pounds, that's good, Jules. And I do believe it. I will not cut out alcohol. You hate veggies? Oh my God, I love veggies. And those foods have never been a problem for me. Veggies have never been a problem for me. I've always liked them. I love salads. I love proteins. I love all those things. So I pretty much eat that way. It was just all the additional shit, like, 2 bags of potato chips. Not really, but like a half a bag of potato chips in candy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 handfuls later. It was just stuff that I didn't need that I was just doing because I wasn't feeling good. And remember, I couldn't run for months. I was struggling with my running. And I think it had to do with the menopause and the eating. I primarily eat healthy, but, there was just a lot of excess shit that I needed just to control better. That's it, because I'm not going to cut out everything, right? I had a little bit of a crumble cookie last night. I'm not going to do things, but I'm going to do it in moderation because I feel better. I feel better. I will not cut out alcohol. On here, shares lots of, yes. Oh, let me know who that is. Alcohol is something that I need to relax, something that I need to unwind. I'm not a firm person, so if I was or could eat a gummy or something, I would do it, but it's just not my jam. I'd rather have a drink or like 2 glasses of wine. Love it. So they also said for menopause, anybody in it, if you can eat like up to 3 fish 3 times a week, like salmon, because it's fattier, it's got better omegas in it. Cookies make you feel good. They do. I did buy, I have to do something. I do love Fritos. Chip man, I get it. I have restricted myself because I can't control myself with chips. I'm not that person that can just have a handful. I'd rather not have handfuls. So if you can eat fish, salmon 3 times a week in menopause, they say do it. I don't know if I could do it. So I take omega-3s. I have for a long time. What? I just can't have one. So for me, it's all or nothing. Boots, I'm that same way. With alcohol, weirdly, I can regulate that. I don't know why or how. I said it's like an internal switch in my body. Uh-oh. Bluetooth. 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 Give me a minute. I love ranch. I won't. My dressings will stay my dressings. But they have good yogurt ones. I love Cheetos. I love Fritos. I love Doritos. I love everything. Can you hear me? I know YouTube can. Yes, so for those of you struggling with hormones, menopause, eating, let's do it. Let's do it. It does. I think eating better gives you great, my energy level has just repeatedly gone up since last week. The more I've kind of cut back. Took me about a week, you know, to kind of start, you know, cut back a little bit, cut back more, and then this week I've cut back more, right, to where I want to be. Yeah, I could too, Kelly, and that's the thing. If I can't learn to have a handful and be satisfied, then I'm not eating it. So I have to get back to that mentality because I do love chips and I do not want to deprive myself of those things. But until I get a handle on this new way for me. Oh, and I saw this great recipe for those of you who are interested. Potatoes. You can make your own potato chips in the microwave. Have any of you done that? I've done that before, where you slice them, put oil on the plate, rub them in there, spread them out, and cook them in the microwave for 7 minutes. And add whatever seasonings you want to. Do it. I'm also love sour candies. So until I can learn just to have one handful, you know, I'm not going to do it. Yes, if you can't eat fish oil vitamins are just good. Darla, you got to quit. Bye, Kat. Have fun. Chicken kind of starts grossing me out after a while. Yeah. Chicken kind of, I love gummies. Oh, GSR. I don't like that. So, my veggies now include bell peppers. I love green bell peppers. I don't like them cooked. I like them raw. Cucumbers, hearts of palm. I gave it a try a second time, and they're not bad. The hearts of palm is not bad. So I'll have some hearts of palm. I always have it with cottage cheese and a protein, sometimes 2 proteins, depending on how hungry I am. I always do some olives, something pickled, like pickled onions, pickled beets, pickled, you know, those veggies, the cauliflower and all that stuff. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I hate, chips are bad. That's probably my biggest curse. Nerds clusters are so good. I love all that shit. But I feel better. My energy has improved. So I get it, y'all. And when I need something sweet, I try to drink Fairlife chocolate milk because it fills you up too, gives you protein. Sometimes if I have trouble drinking water, I do the Crystal Light. I do bubbly water flavors. Like last night I had one Cutwater margarita, and then I had bubbly water after that, you know. Yeah, do take iron supplements, probably eat, see, I love red meat, so I would eat red meat all the time. So I love the Crystal Lights packets. They help me get through it. So there's certain ways. I'm just trying to get back on the swing, and then I'll start implementing more stuff. I eat cheese, cottage cheese. I like those little brie packets. Sometimes I spread celery, I love it. So there's ways, but I love eating that way anyway. And I prefer to eat that way. I crave it now. It's funny, after 2 weeks of doing it, I crave that plate. I get those crisps, the healthy wheat nut crisps, right? They're like a cracker. And I put avocado and a little bit of cream cheese with nothing but bagel seasoning on it. So good. So at least I'm getting a crunch, right? I'm getting a crunch. It is like a high, I do believe it. So every time I falter and every time I get off this gravy train of good eating, I always get so pissed off at myself. Because once I get back and I feel how I feel again, I'm like, what did I do? Why would I self-sabotage myself, right? So yes, my food addictions are still there. You know, I still fall off the wagon. I still go off those binge eating, because not really binge, but my version of binge these days, which is, hummus. I bought hummus yesterday. I bought my onion dip at Trader Joe's. Instead of dipping my chips in it, I'm going to be dipping my veggies in it. And really, that's the best way, Kim. For those of us who have no control, the best way for us is to get the individual packets. And that's it, you know? When it's time, when you want something crunchy, salty, you have a bag, and that's it. And then when you're done, right? Baby carrots. Who doesn't love baby carrots? My dogs even love them. So when I'm eating, I can give them a treat as well. Love it. Got sent this. Somebody, so Andrew, I just got I don't know what the picture is, but, so Andrew works for his best friend, his dad. They both work together. So his best friend works with him. And the mom, the ex-wife, the mom to the kid, just sent me a picture. She said, Scott, which is the dad who owns the business, she said, sent this to me. I love your kid. As a mom, that is, you're welcome, Veronica. Hang in there, girl. You got this. Remember, you're important, you matter, and you are worthy, my friend. That's one of the things is Andrew's such a good kid. Everybody loves him. I mean, he's the sweetest kid on the planet. And when you get those friends whose parents go out of their way, you know, hi, Tyler, to send you those things and says, God, I love your kid. You know, it just makes you feel like I'm doing something right? Because believe it or not, I know I talk a big game sometimes, and I always say, you know, I'm a badass bitch. I don't believe that, right, all the time. Some days I'm like, yes, man, I'm amazing. And then there's most days that I'm like, fuck, God, I suck, you know? But the more you tell yourself and believe in yourself that you are that badass bitch, the more you start believing it, right? The key to success is this mind. And it's the people who believe in it. The people who constantly tell themselves, you finally start believing yourself, right? And you can have that air of confidence because you finally start realizing, you know what? I'm not a failure. You know what? I can do this, and it's okay that I make mistakes. It's okay that I fumble. It's okay that I scuff my knees once in a while throughout the day. It happens. I'm human. I have emotion. Once you realize it's okay, you know, you realize, God damn, I still am pretty awesome. You know, I still am pretty awesome. So, you know, I fail a lot during the day. I feel defeated most days. I feel exhausted. I feel overwhelmed. I take my minute. I wallow in my self-pity. And then I talk to myself. And I say, you know what? Get your fucking ass up. Stop your fucking pouting. Stop your fucking whining. Do your fucking job. Again. All right. Fine. I do it. I constantly am talking to myself. Sometimes I'm talking to myself so much that I'm walking through the room and Dan's like, what? Huh? Did you say something? I don't think so. You were talking. I was? Uh-huh. To you? I thought so. I don't think so. I think it was just to myself. Oh. All right. You okay? Yeah. I'm good. I do it in the grocery store too. And I think I told you guys I loved it when I had the mask because, like, I think people look at me sometimes, you know, because I'm like, okay, so I did this. Now what do I have to do? Oh, I have to get that. Okay, what about that? Oh shit, when I get home, I got to do that. Fuck, I can't forget that. Motherfucker, where am I going? What do I need? Damn it. You know? But when you had the grocery store, they didn't know where the voice was coming from. They didn't see your mask go. I'm thinking about putting my mask back on just to avoid the stares and the, is she okay? She's schizophrenic. Does she need help? Yes. Why am I here? I came for one thing. I got a basket full of shit I don't need, but I don't have the thing I really need. Can you remind me what that is? Hi, Dodo. No, Dan doesn't do all the shopping. Means you have a high IQ. Well, shit. If talking to yourself while you're doing shit means you have a high IQ, and cussing means you have a high IQ, I must be damn close to genius. Cause fuck, I got all that shit lined up like a fucking, I don't know, like a what? All my ducks in a row. How about that? Shit. Fuck. I do answer myself too. Is that a problem? Does that make it extra Abby normal? Abby normal. What if I respond to myself? Talking to myself is one thing, but I also respond to myself. Shit. Whatever. It's fine, right? So fun. So yeah, so the other day I had a couple of shit. I had a couple of people recently look at me. Actually, a matter of fact, in that fucking crowded ass, germ-ridden Trader Joe's I was in yesterday. They were looking at me because I was talking to myself. Half of which I was like, "Don't breathe." You know, my face was probably turning purple and shit. So people were probably wondering why I wasn't breathing. But yeah, I was thinking, it's time. These looks of judgment while I'm talking to myself is just too much for me. I might wear a mask. Not for the good old COVID, well, for the COVID and the flu and the RSV and everything else in between, and the gonorrhea, the syphilis, everything else it protects. But I believe that just for the sanity purposes, I might start embracing the mask once again. Mr. Confucius says, if you talk to yourself and if you answer as well as cuss like a motherfucking truck driver, you are, my friend, beyond genius. You're welcome. That's me. On a sad day too, because I started off fucking cussing this morning. Just because I'm spicy. I got, blood dripping. I got cramps brewing. I got my head just pounding. Well, that's just how life goes sometimes. I do believe I'm a genius in most things. There are other areas of the world and the, content of the household obligations that I'm not the best at, but I do work hard at my job. And I do work hard at trying to love thyself. Look at that. Damn, that's a strict, prominent line. And my skin is sagging, drooping, and getting thinner by the day. An IUD. The fuck is an IUD? An internal IUD? So, hold on. Juan. Hello, South Africa. I gotta get water. I'm really thirsty. That was another 8 miles, my friend, today. Another 8. I don't know how I did it. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, but you guys got me running, you got me thinking, you got me talking. So thank you for the spark of energy, because with the amount of blood loss I've had this morning, I didn't think it was going to be possible, but y'all made it possible for me. Ow, I'm achy. I'm the Mac Mama. I am, Dodo. You got that right. I'm the Mac Mama. I hope I can move today. I think I've just about used all my energy. Fuck my life. That was a lot. 2 8-mile days. Although my watch only says 741. Fuck you, Apple. Fuck you. Nordic Track gave me 8.5. So get with the times, brother. That was good, y'all. That was good. That was really good. I'm hanging, Irish. I'm hanging. I think it's a little bit too old for me to be running this many miles. Ow, my body. Let me see if I can hang this from this way. Maybe so I can bench. I need to figure this out, you guys, because my other apparatuses were so much better, but let's see, is this gonna work? Not really. Hello. Okay, let's see if I can move this. Whee! Whoa! Whoops. Shit. I almost lost control. Yeah, I'm tired. I have to do arms today because I Didn't do them yesterday because, you know, I had my appointment. Oh my God. So, hello, my friends. Hello. It's time to let you know I've lost my mind today so much. It's been a while. Yes, you know, it's kind of been interesting. WT Bone. Ever since I got my new machine, I've been running more and more. Is it the machine? Is it the machine? Is the machine making me run? I have a nice voice. I do not have a nice voice. But thank you. I don't. It's really horrible. I can only sing a different one octave, and that's low. I can't sing like a Whitney Houston. You don't want me. My voice cracks, and it's god awful. Today has been really good. Well, thank you. The machine is running, not Danielle. See? Terry? It's really the machine running. It's not me. I don't agree with that. I really am running because I've got sweat to show you. You can smell it. Once I initiate the smell-o-vision, I believe you will know that I did some work. Hello in East Africa. So for those of you who didn't hear, I was going to say something funny, but I just thought it would be mean, and so I just decided not to. But the truth is, I will not be, we will not be on Friday. So I don't know if we're going to go on tonight or Wednesday, Thursday instead, but I got to figure out what time I need to pick up Hannah. Hannah Banana is coming home. Jean-Claude Van Damme wants to join my live. Jean-Claude. Gosh, I remember Jean-Claude when I thought you were the hottest French man on the planet. Jean-Claude. But I don't really think that was Jean-Claude. Because if it was Jean-Claude, I'd be letting him enter. But did you all remember back in the day when we were younger and Jean-Claude made his first appearance? And I don't remember what, movie it was. But I thought he was hot. Ooh, he was hot. But I just don't think that was him. Jean-Claude Van Damme, he's an actor. I don't know, is he French? I just said he's French. He's Francais with a name like Jean-Claude. Jean-Claude is a French name. Van Damme, I don't know. It could be French or it could be anything else. What are you guys doing today? You working? Housework. Errands. Shopping. He's Belgian. See, what do I know? Yeah, he was kind of hot. I don't know what he looks like. I don't know if age has done him well. Oh, something like that, Patty Cake, I think. I don't remember, but I watched it. It was like some, you know, like James Bondy movie, right? Let me see if I can lower this while I bench. Showing property. All right, you gotta make the money. You gotta make that. You gotta get that boom, boom. Get that job my style. Whoa! Can't go that low, I guess. How low can you go? 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 I'm sorry, TikTok. I'd love to shuffle. Sorry. I'm caregiving. Me too, Chip Man. Me too. The belt was turning. You were just standing on it. Oh, you guys. Give me a little bit of... You don't know what you're talking about. For those of you that saying it was the machine and I was just standing on it, you do what I did and see if you can do it as well as I did it. I don't think you can. Caregiving is the day of the day. That is the word of the day, caregiving. If you're not caregiving somebody who needs the extra help, you're caregiving kids, you're caregiving your husbands. Ugh, scrubbing bathrooms. Did you get that new scrub brush? By the way, it's Amazon Prime Day. If y'all searching for something that you need, check my link tree out. You may need that scrub brush that I like. I expelled them. They could smell blood today, so they stayed away. They couldn't draw it for me because it was already being drawn on its own. So I know, Medina, and I stink. That 8 miles on that belt was very stinkified because I stink. I even changed my shirt today, so this is just a fresh stink, a fresh odor coming in multiple ways up to my nostrils. You got a ninja? Wow. Bathrooms. So anyhow, Jeb was talking about scrubbing bathrooms. So I was talking about the scrub brush. I love my scrub brush, but you know, I think I need another one because this girl is too lazy to go downstairs and get the scrub brush to bring it upstairs. So I think I need one specifically for upstairs and downstairs. Because anybody have a 2-story that is lazy, has a vacuum upstairs and double the cleaner because you don't want to lug that shit up and down and all around. And if you're like me, I don't plan to do anything. I just happen to want to clean. And so the other day I was like, fuck, I don't want to go get the scrub brush. So I didn't get it. So I think I'm going to need to buy another one for upstairs. Yeah, I scrub my shower is just gross. Personally, I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. I had to have some stuff repaired in there, and then it just became, I don't know. It just, I don't know. But it is what it is. A scrub brush is a mechanical device that scrubs for you. Where the fuck is my charging unit? How do I charge it? Where's my stuff? Fuck, I forgot where I put it. Need one for every level. Thank you, because I have, double sets of everything. So now I need a double scrub brush. But I love that scrub brush. For those of you who hate scrubbing, the scrub brush, whether you go on my link tree or not, it's the hype. It really is. It really sparkles. I kind of want to put it into my toilet too because I think it would extrally shine. I've got hard water. So my toilets are gross and it always gets ring and I hate getting that Puma Stone. I hate touching the fucking Puma Stone. Oh, it makes my hands feel so nasty. So, the scrub brush is a brush that's electronic and it spins and it's got like 5 different heads. So, you know. Seahorse whisper, hello. All right, I gotta go because when I talk to you guys, I don't get my shit done. So anyhow, I love you guys. I want to buy them all. Thank you, China. North Korea, whoever else makes them, Indonesia, Fiji Islands. I don't think they'd make anything. But anyway, I love you guys. So remember today, embrace your illnesses. Respect them. Be aware of them. And know what to do for them. Can I say that? Sometimes I wonder about myself. Anyway, you guys are important. You matter. You are worthy. Your feelings are just that, yours. Learn to set boundaries, set them, own them, and be the good person you are. And I know that you have within you if you don't know yet. It's there. It's there. Keep your head up today, you guys. If you need help, ask for it. If you're struggling today, reach out. Have somebody make you laugh. Know that you are loved because you are. Everybody is loved in this world for Christ's sake. And I'm here. I'm here. Love you. Stay strong. See ya.